A number of Vincentians earlier today flocked to the St. James School of Medicine at Arnesville to receive free health care as the institution hosted a medical fair. And according to Dean of the Medical Institution, Maxim Critter, the event was a way to give students practical skills in their various fields, while at the same time give back to the public.
First time we are organizing, I got a fantastic response from the local community. Basically, the entire emphasis is to build bridges with the local community, because I feel that it's a more of a giving back to the community, because we receive a lot from these people from this local community. So in the process, our students also come to know the local community and the health issues, and that really helps our students to build up communication skill and get to know the people, so that help us to understand the health and the medicine aspect of different population groups.
Meanwhile, President of the Student Government Association, Farah Joseph, says she is pleased that persons took the opportunity to get free checks in areas such as hypertension and diabetes.
Completely free screenings for the public. There are 8 different medical screenings we're doing. We have blood glucose, we're testing for hemoglobin, spirometry, blood pressure, urine analysis, body fat, vision, and hearing.
Was any area that persons are gravitating to, mainly?
The blood pressure and the blood glucose, where people are looking to see if they have diabetes, those are very busy. As well as the vision. I was surprised about that. I didn't expect as many people to be hitting vision, but that's definitely a hit today.
SVG-TV also spoke to some of the attendees at the medical fair.
It's a very good initiative because a lot of persons would get check-up on different health aspects that they would have ignored over the years. So it's a way of coming and get checked and make sure that everything is okay with you.
It is very important for the people to come and experience, all right?
And what are some of the areas you're looking to check out?
My eyes. I'm checking out my eyes.
My sugar. And what else are you going to get checked out? What else are you going to do? Blood pressure. And why something like this is great, do you think?
Because it's a health awareness. It gives you the opportunity to learn things that you never knew.
I mean, it's a very good that at least it's free and save us a lot of time, a lot of money, and it's very good. I mean, they could do it another time again.
Well, I think it's a good initiative. Yes, and we always need to recheck our health matters, and there's good interaction with the students and with the citizens of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I think it's a
Healthcare workers here were earlier this week involved in a training workshop geared at properly equipping them to deal with trauma patients. Facilitator and clinical psychologist for the local mental health institution, Antia Adams, says their main focus is to reduce the number of persons suffering with mental health disorders by educating the public about the symptoms and risk factors and the ways in which they can be treated. According to Dr. Adams, mental health issues affect all the major aspects of society, and as a result, the issue should be taken very seriously.
About 2 weeks ago, Mental Health Center launched its awareness campaign, and we are hoping by this campaign to raise the level of knowledge and to help to change the attitude of individuals towards mental health issues. So over the next few months and ongoing, we're hoping to distribute flyers in various communities, do radio jingles, articles in the newspaper, and we're also collaborating with the Agape Theatre, so they will be presenting mental health issues through drama. We're hoping to work with the schools as well to do educational and preventive work so that mental health issues will be basically nipped in the bud, and so young people will not become mentally ill.
Dr. Adams is encouraging all Vincentians to get to know more about mental health, which she says can affect anyone at any time.
For St. Vincent, we're hoping that this will strengthen the support base for trauma and crisis interventions whenever these occur, so that we will have a stronger, more knowledgeable team in terms of education and the role that they need to play. For a few years now, there has been a move to integrate mental health services into primary health care, and also read about it so you can get to know more. Not every mental health patient is violent or aggressive. In fact, they're very creative, they're very loving, they're just wonderful people, and it's always my pleasure and privilege to work with them, and I hope you will join us to work with mental health patients.
The family and friends of King Clifford Mattis are trying to come to terms with the sudden death of the retiree who was found this morning with stabbed wounds about his body at his home in Vermont. According to reports, his caretaker, Chantel Nichols, ventured to his home around 5:45 a.m. to check on Mattis and collect money to buy bread when she discovered the 62-year-old lying face down in blood outside his home next to his Jeep. It is believed that the assailant broke into a side window and entered the one-story home. Matty, as he was fondly known, was a former painter who lived over 25 years in the United States and worked on the Statue of Liberty in the 80s. When SVG-TV News arrived on the scene, police were seen investigating the crime scene. According to his family members and friends, Mattis was a very generous and caring person who would be greatly missed.
And I say, well, where you was? He said, when they get some fish. He opened the Jeep. He said, you want a fish? I said, all right, let me get one. He said, go and take one. I take one and we go. You know, this morning, when they called me and tell me that he died, I was surprised. You know, we live like brothers. I'm not just rob him. You know?
Things were missing in the house?
Well, he got money yesterday and thing because he got a good pension. So he got money yesterday and they went and take his money. You know? Nothing he wouldn't do for everybody. How kind he is. You know? And I felt it, take it there. I felt it.
If he was alive for say tomorrow, I could have come and have dinner with him tomorrow. So I feel real bad. The feelings I still like I can express the way I feel. This morning when I come and meet him, I wonder why Matty? Trust me, I don't see, I can't compare nobody else with him. We'll take them to the liquor kids and go out to them. Every vagrant on the street, everybody just stop. I can't see who the person who want to kill Matty.
Traumatized because he was my best uncle. You know, he was very kind, genuine. He used to give anybody anything. You know, give anybody any right. He used to drive real slow too, but once you want to, he pick you up. Yeah, if you want to go fancy, he'll drop you there. So I feel real bad because I was supposed to get the Jeep this weekend too because I have a performance in Moncton, but I'm too sure if I could reach there because I didn't know all this would happen. It's the last thing I expected, to be honest. Because I used to do everything for him, like anything concerning business, because he retired, so he came back home. He used to come for me to go and do everything for him. So a few years
Hilton Hazelwood, a 40-year-old farmer of Edinburgh, will spend the next 4 years behind bars on 4 separate charges of gun ammunition and gun cartridge possession. He was accused of having the items in his possession: 1 12-gauge shotgun, 1 pistol, 5 rounds of ammunition, and 2 12-gauge cartridges without a license to have same on November 15, 2014. The sentence was handed down when he appeared at the serious offences court this week before Magistrate Rayshon Brown Matthias and pleaded guilty to the charges. The discovery of the gun, ammunition, and cartridges was made during a joint operation by the Rapid Response and Special Services Unit at his home. Before passing sentence, the Chief Magistrate said she takes a very serious stance on the prevalence of illegal firearms within the state, and as a result, a strong message had to be sent.